Solo Leveling. Season 3. Episode 24. Chapter 192. We do not have any more food. The children are eating each other. This land no longer has enough food to feed its residents. This won't do. We need a strong soldier who will lead the citizens of this kingdom. This is for the good of the kingdom. Make the enemies who stand in our way tremble in fear. Make the enemies who stand in our way tremble in fear. Your king was not outside. Just like that, I was born to kill. Are there others? Others you call king? All the other creatures look at me with fear. Are you the king of the humans? A talking insect. Huh? This was the first time I met someone who didn't fear me. Now you are behaving more like an insect. Many years have passed since then. And I have met another human who does not fear me. Ant. 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 How strange. Why is the little king always following me? It is obvious because he likes you. You are an ant that is bigger than a human and can walk, fly, and even talk. What child wouldn't find you fascinating? So the little king likes me because I am big, and can talk and fly. You are here, Marshall. I would like to make some changes to our plan. Pardon? But Marshal Baru. We've been preparing the sacred statue of our king for months now in order to commemorate his 32nd birthday. I am not saying we should scrap the plan entirely. I would just like to make some adjustments. You should alter this part, and that part as well. I see. We can certainly make those changes. I believe your suggestions will result in an even more grand statue, Marshal Baru. But it will now require more workers. Would it be all right if I summon the demons from the demon's castle created by the architect? Kiki, of course. If that is all, I will go tend to some other business. Sir, are we really going to do this? You little chicken. Why? Are you scared, now that we're here? No, sir. Our organization was destroyed because of that bastard, Sung Jin-woo. He ruined us, so we should do the same to him. Don't you think? You are right, sir. The official story is that Detective Sung's wife and kid were killed by burglars during the day. Got it? Yes, sir. How could they not have a security system in place when they live in such a big house? It's like they're asking to be robbed and killed. Don't get nervous and make any mistakes. Huh? What the? Why are you the only one behind me? Where are the other two? Oh. I'm not sure. Those little shits. Did they run away because they were SCA shoot? The little king has only just fallen asleep. I cannot let a petty intruder disturb his slumber. MMPH. NGH, HNGH. I've seen the emotion in his eyes before. I like the way my king looks at me with trust, and the way my little king looks at me with curiosity. But this look isn't bad, either. This is the face made by all prey in the face of a predator. Kiki. What do you think? We made all the changes you suggested, Marshall. Kakik, it's incredible. I'm sure our king will be happy when he sees this grand and beautiful statue. Kihihi. Once our little king is able to set foot in this land in the future, I'm sure this will be a meaningful gift for him as well. Hee hee. Ant. Eek. Ant. A few years later. Ma'am. Could you take a look at these pictures? They were drawn by Suho. Why are you showing me this? His teacher told him to draw his friend in the sketchbook. And that's what he drew. Oh. Now that I'm taking a closer look, the ant here is standing on 2 legs. There are more drawings in the back, too. Suho was asked to draw his other friends, and that's what he drew. The next picture is how Suho drew his family. And the last picture is how Suho drew his home. It's also the reason why I asked you to come here today. We've met all kinds of children here, but never a child who drew his family and friends like this. When Suho's teacher asked him why he drew all these figures at the bottom of the house, Suho said that's where his friends, family, and giant dad live. At first, we were worried that he might be suffering from abuse. But he's such a happy child, so that theory didn't make sense. So we thought Suho might just have unusual talent for art. Oh. I see. Congratulations on your promotion, sir. Congrats. You owe us dinner, Captain Song. By the way, sir. Why'd you accept the promotion this time? You always turned it down before. It's because I didn't have any more excuses to refuse. You really are different, sir. Don't you have any ambitions? Like getting promoted or making more money? Money, huh? Would Sewon believe me if I told him that I used to make way more money than a big law firm when I was much younger than him? That's enough. I'll treat you to dinner today, so you can stop buttering me up. I'm not trying to butter you up. But on that note, why don't we get some gopchang today? Wow. How can a 5-year-old be so good at drawing an ant? I had no idea my son had artistic talent. This isn't funny, Jin-woo. Just look at the last page. Suho told me he saw a giant dad in the dark land. Do you have any idea what he's talking about? Why are you laughing? Oh, it's nothing. I just recalled something funny. Apparently, the other kids are afraid of Suho. The other kids? I heard their faces grow pale if Suho so much gets near them. Even though he's never hit or screamed at anyone. Children's senses are much purer than those of adults, so they might have sensed the monarch's power from him. The other kids are probably avoiding Suho because they can feel the shadow of death around him. The only reason why the power didn't cause a disaster is because it was passed on to me. Originally, it was a terrible weapon that the absolute being inside hid inside his most loyal servant. In order to annihilate everything he had created. If the power of the monarch that Suho inherited grows inside him, he won't be able to live a normal life. I have to suppress the power, at least until Suho grows old enough to control it perfectly. Jin-woo. I'll have to seal away Suho's power and his memories of the shadow soldiers. Until he learns how to get along with other people in the regular world. My liege. Here, this is Suho's drawing of you. My liege. May I say goodbye to our little king? My little liege. I am here to say goodbye on behalf of all the shadow soldiers. Captain Ant. Captain Ant. It was an honor to serve you. I hope you are well until we meet again. Please do not forget to study, even when I am no longer around. And please look after your health, my little leech. HNG, HNF. What? Sweet dreams, Suho.